If you're interested in driving for Central Oregon Truck Company, apply online. When it asks you, how'd you hear about COTC, put in driver referral. In the box below, put in OLS JAM01. Thank you. What's up, everyone? This is a video on top 5 pros and cons of coming here to Central Oregon Truck Company. I took all your guys' opinions from my friends, people that work at Central Oregon, referrals that didn't come because some of the cons, and in my opinion. So I'm gonna make a quick video. We'll get through it pretty quick. We'll start at cons. Number 5 for me is going to be chaining. Central Oregon does require you to chain in a chain up law up in mountain passes and stuff like that. So unless the road's closed, yes, you can park, but if we need to get the load moving and there's a chain up law, they're requiring you guys to chain. Number 4 is pets. Central Oregon does not allow pets. There's only a couple requirements that will allow you to. Please reach out to me and I will tell you. Number 3 is going to be training. Here at Central Oregon, if you guys have no flatbed experience, there's only 2 days inside the bay, but they teach you how to chain, they teach you how to strap, tarp, and all of that. Just my opinion, why I put this as a con is, it's just my opinion, is if you're not the fastest learner, I did 50,000 miles training in flatbed and didn't learn half of what I've learned throughout these 5 years of truck driving. I feel like if you're not comfortable or can't pick it up quick enough, I think you should be able to go on the road with another driver for a week or two and just knock out a bunch of short loads and get all what you need to learn from chaining, strapping, tarping, whatever it is. So if you guys are not a fast learner and can't pick up things, this can be a con for you, because there's a lot to learn out here in flatbed. Number 2 is going to be routing and fueling. Central Oregon tells you where to route, where to fuel. You can't go out a route unless you call them and they have to approve it. My experience for most of the time, when I ask to route just a little bit around something, they will approve it. Just got to give them a call. I don't have a big issue with this because of the pro. You guys will see. But a lot of you guys don't like it, and I was at first didn't until I saw the pro. So you guys will see that. Number 1 is pretty much everybody's con, including mine, is the cameras. So Central Oregon does have cameras in all their trucks. They are a little harsher with their cameras here. It's a 3 strike. There might be some wiggle room to it, but you do get a warning if you're caught on your phone or doing things you're not supposed to. Second one is a suspension, and third one you're fired. So it's a 3 strike rule on the cameras. Okay, now we're gonna start with the pros. Top 5 on the pros, and this is the reason why I came to Central Oregon. The pros outweigh the cons for me. So number 5 is gonna be in-house employees. Everybody in-house is super cool. A lot of your job coaches have done flatbed, had a ton of experience. You can walk into the terminal, talk to Luke if he's available. For a lot of times he is. You can meet everybody. When you call somebody, it's never, you know, you're bothering them. They're always here to help you. Just love the in-house employees. It's a small community, which I like. It's not a big mega carrier feel. So, but a lot of people in-house are awesome to work with, and they're always there to help you no matter what. Number 4, not waiting for a load. This was one of my biggest for me. If you wait more than an hour, you're getting paid $100. Being here for almost 2 years now, the longest I've waited for a load is maybe 45 minutes, but like 70% or more, I've got my next load before I was done unloading. So for the most part, you're getting your next load. And you guys seen my YouTube videos, I've always were excited when I'm driving down the road in 2 hours from getting to my receiver, and I already got my next load. I can plan it, keep on moving. So number 3 is going to be home time. I go home every other weekend. You guys seen what I made last year. I made 100K, and I was home every other weekend. In my almost 2 years, I've only had once where they didn't get me home. It was kind of my fault, but then they moved and gave me Monday off instead of Friday, but I called them and said, hey, not a big deal. Still got home Saturday morning. So I've never had an issue of going home. Sometimes the negative is they will get you home a little earlier than you want, but it's not a perfect world, so they do get you home when you ask for it. Number two, this is a big deal if you guys come from a lot of companies, is sales and dispatch. When I was at Prime, you would have to call your dispatcher, and then they're like, oh, let me talk to sales for you, and you're just sitting there for an hour because you're going back and forth with the middle person as your dispatcher. Here at Central Oregon, your dispatcher is your salesperson. So if there's an issue or you don't like the load, you can call that salesperson and get it resolved on the phone right then and there. You don't have to wait and wait and wait for an answer and stuff like that. So this was, for me, another big reason for coming here. And my number one, guys, a reason why I came here is pay. Where I came from, the starting pay at Central Oregon is the top pay. So Prime's company drivers, top pay is Central's starting pay. And we also get actual miles. So if you guys follow me on YouTube, we've done the math. Doing zip code to zip code miles, you're losing between $5,000 to $8,000 a year by getting paid hub miles or zip code. But here at Central Oregon, you get the actual miles. So you guys can take the load and actually look at it. And my payday breakdown videos match up. It may be off like 5-10 miles more or less. 20 is like the most I've seen. And you can match that up with your pay, and it'll tell you your miles. And so that's how I've hit 140,000 miles. Being home every weekend was because of the actual miles and making that kind of money. So these are my top 5, guys. If you have any questions about Central Oregon Truck Company, please reach out to me on email. I will give you my phone number, and you guys can ask all the questions you need. And I'll give you all the answers to your questions. So please reach out to me, guys. And if you do come to Central Oregon, please apply online, and you'll see the second page. It'll ask you, how'd you hear about Central Oregon? Put my driver code. It's gonna be OLSJAM01. And then orientation on Monday, they'll give you a paper. It'll ask the same question. If you forget, it'll be on there. So I hope you guys can come here. I do this video just so that you guys can make the best decision for you and your family, that this is the right fit for you or not. I don't like people coming to companies because somebody sold them a lie and then they're pissed off. I'd rather you get the information and make a decision. If you don't want to come here because of certain reasons, that's fine. But at least you got the information, and I want you guys to come here knowing everything, and you know, maybe this will be the perfect fit for you guys. So I will talk to you guys later. Hope to hear from you guys. Stay safe out there. Peace out. Love y'all.